Ladies and gentlemen, my name is TotalBiscuit, and welcome to an exclusive look at the one and only Dungeon Defenders. Perhaps you've heard of this one. If you've been hanging around on Steam, you've no doubt seen some delicious offers, and if you've been listening to this channel, we've been discussing Dungeon Defenders quite a little bit. And as it turns out, we've got three of the guys from Trendy Entertainment to walk us through what you can expect from this title. We've got Mark Singer, the producer, we've got Philip Asher, the marketing director, and we've got Joshua Jahavan. I think I pronounced that correctly. Did I? Was it
Javahari.
Okay? Javahari, yes. That's actually an R and an I, not an N. So I blame Skype's fonts for that. That's definitely their fault. And you are the lead technical artist, if I recall correctly. So welcome to the show, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks, man.
All right, fantastic. So what is Dungeon Defenders? For someone that has no idea, has never seen this game before, doesn't use Steam, is somehow blind to the world, what is this game?
Dungeon Defenders is a 4-player cooperative tower defense action RPG. In short.
In short, yes. We're about to hear the long-form version of WTF is, in fact, Dungeon Defenders over the next 25, 30 minutes or so. All right. So we are in a party right here, and where are we right now?
Right now we're in the Adventurous Tavern, so every player has their own tavern, and this tavern will kind of change as you play the game and fill up with your accomplishments that you complete, and it's your home base, so basically the lobby, where you'll meet other players and be able to join missions and fight. So you can kind of see there's a bunch of stuff to do in the tavern. There's a couple secrets. There's a tavern keeper here. You can buy items from him. You can sell gear. You can upgrade your weapons and equipment before you go into matches.
Yeah, he's trying to sell me a tiger right here. I'm pretty sure he's not licensed for that. But there's an awful lot of different things available. We've got weapons, more weapons, armors, services. Yes, you can provide those too. And I unfortunately do not have enough money to purchase any of them. We are, I believe, all quite poor by the looks of it. Are we all level 1 characters right now?
Yeah, we've all got 0 right now. But you can't lock an item, so the shop will actually re-random after each mission. So if you lock a cheap pet now, it will not re-random, and you'll be able to get one much sooner.
Oh, that's nice. Yeah, I can imagine that would be extremely irritating for somebody that wants it. So if I wanted this tiger, for instance, I can then lock that, and it's going to stick around until I can purchase the tiger. All right, then. So we need to level up, I suppose, so that's going to involve some fighting. So without further ado, let's go and do just that.
Take us, Mark.
All right, sure.
Aha, well, wonderful intro.
Shall we skip the intro? No spoilers.
I think we could perhaps skip the intro. I can put it in post. It's fine.
So if you want to walk us through this map,
Sure.
Mark.
So one of the things you'll notice is that we're starting in the Deeper Well, which is one of the lowest parts of the castle. And the idea in the campaign is that you're working from the very bottom of the castle all the way up to the rooftops, fighting off the baddies that are trying to destroy your Eternia crystals and unleash even more baddies. So this is the very first level, and we will just get on our way. The first thing we'll do is you'll see on the mini-map and also throughout the map that there are treasure chests. These little treasure chests contain items and mana, and it's pretty much your base starting point for placing all your towers. Mana being the currency that's used for everything in the game, upgrading towers, buying pets and equipment, and upgrading those equipments, and placing your towers and everything like that. So in the build phase, we have basically as much time as we want to place towers and use up our mana and take a look at each other and take a look at our items and everything that we've progressed with so far. And then when we flip over to the combat phase, we will fight the enemies off that are coming from each door. You'll notice in front of each door there's a little billboard that'll tell us exactly what is coming from that door, and that's pretty much our guide to each wave. There's also the purple circle which you are attempting to build in, and that is why you get the no symbol, or your thing turns red. Yeah, you cannot build or kill enemies within the purple circle around the creep doors. So without further ado, let's build some stuff. Here,
He sold my barricade. What a thief.
That I did.
Get back here. Give it back.
I can actually drop you some mana there. I'll repay you for stealing your barricade.
Yeah,
I can see some fairly serious griefing potential with that.
there is, but you know, with its own thing, it's no worse than killing each other in a FPS.
So let's plan out our defenses for this round. I think I'll actually call everyone over here and we can setup maybe.
Yeah, I would suggest putting up a squire blockade right
Okay.
here. We're hitting C, by the way, to use our call out, which is just a quick way to pinpoint more accurately
Yep.
if you want someone to come over and see an item or, point of interest, or I need help over here, or whatever it may be, so they can find you anywhere on the mini map or the regular map.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
let's go
does
this
anyone
side.
have any-
Yeah, I have 30.
I've
Alright.
got 30.
I'll drop it. I'm going to be playing offensive monk today, not building monk.
Okay, let's put down another blockade.
Yeah, so you notice you can place and then change orientation.
Yeah.
And this to just about every tower in the game.
Yeah, and those who played the iPad version will notice that there are actually hotkeys as well as the building menu that you're probably quite familiar with. In this case, you hit the middle mouse button to bring up this rose or ring menu.
Yeah, the action wheel, which will still work perfectly fine if you plug in a gamepad to PC.
Yeah, and it's good to note that all the hotkeys and everything in the game is bindable, so you can change whatever you want in the config.
I'm actually playing with a controller myself.
Dirty console gamer.
So all right. So now that we've used up all our mana that we found in the map and we're ready to go on to the combat phase, we'll come up to the crystal here and we'll all activate it. And there's a countdown that'll begin. And so once everyone's ready, flips over. Now there are things we can do during the combat phase besides actually killing enemies. Obviously, we want to maintain our defenses, which will get hurt in the process of the wave. But we can also aim for wave bonuses, like killing the most amount of enemies per player, never taking damage, never letting your crystal get hit. There's a very large amount of bonuses that players can aim for to get increased XP during each wave.
Okay. All cleaned out my side.
Oh, we're dealing with all the archers over here.
Sweet.
Slicey, slicey.
I will start setting up some mage towers over here.
Yeah.
Put down a...
Leveled up.
Oh, that was nice and quick. There we go. We've got a second blockade over here to the right.
Here's some armor over here, John, if you want it. Pretty decent.
I'm
Right.
on my way.
So yeah, you're starting to see armor dropping, and the little green things obviously means that it's good. You can get a little overlay by mousing over it, and it'll also show a comparison to what you're currently wearing if you are wearing something. It'll show up red if it's determined not better than what you're using, and yellow if it's marginal, which means you'd probably have to make a cognitive decision on if it's better or not.
Okay. Yeah, it's showing up, I think. as
And
yellow,
nice
so-
huntress weapon over here. Pretty awesome for you, Josh.
Sweet.
Yep, I actually have one of those torn leather vests already, so that's identical to what I've got.
Yeah, you can also store things in your item box for later, and in between waves you can access the forge, which is at the top here. And from there you can upgrade items between waves, switch characters dynamically if you want. If you have multiple characters leveled up, you can just build defenses from any of your characters
Okay.
and play out the round with any of your characters.
Fair enough.
Sweet, let's start the next wave.
Let's do it.
Let's go for it.
You know, on this side we actually have a pretty awesome defense setup using some towers from each class to slow the enemies down, then blow them up with a proximity mine. They get blocked off by the squire blockade and shot by the mage's magic missile towers.
Just do the job, and I forget that. No, you cannot fight without inside that circle. Oh, there we go.
Yeah, the only enemies you'll be able to kill in there are the ranged type, just in case they decide they don't want to come out.
Fair enough.
There's a lot of little things you'll find in this game that you'll give a great sigh of relief to that we decided to do, because one of the things we want to highlight is that we're a bunch of gamers making a game. So things like locking that item in the item or in the
There's a staff here of some sort.
yeah, there.
That's for you, Philip.
Yeah.
Sweet. This staff's much better, but I need to be
And there's
level
another
3.
staff over there. I'm not sure if we can actually reach it though.
Which
Yeah.
one?
Damn it!
The door closed on it.
I can see it through the door. It's actually not bad. Here, I'll pick it up if I can.
Awesome.
Oh, no, I can't reach it. Oh well. Okay, so you got a level up there.
Yep.
Yep.
I have a new blockade.
Ah, bounce blockade. Yeah.
Alright.
Well, if we take a look at the mini map,
See that orcs are going to be coming from the 2 top doors now. So what I would suggest is putting a bouncer blockade like over here.
Okay.
and we also actually probably also want to put a blockades on the bottom of those stairs too to make sure they don't run around behind our defenses and just destroy them.
Yeah, unlike your normal tower defense game, you can't maze in this game. They're just gonna go and attack you regardless, right?
Yeah, they will definitely attack everything.
So now you actually might not want to. You might want to sell that and build it back a little bit because enemies are immune in these purple circles, so they'll get hit.
Yes, of course. Yeah. There we go. Let's get that sold. So if we actually plonk it here,
Yep, perfect.
Yeah, it should work.
much better.
You'll find that often, especially later in the game, that placing defenses right near doors doesn't do so well for 2
Right.
reasons. One, that you might have to travel much further as a player to get to and repair that defense, and secondly, that, well, some things will just be ranged. So
Yeah, that makes sense.
okay, all our stuff looks pretty good. We need a bouncer over here on the other side.
Alright, okay, we've got bouncer there, bouncer there.
Up somewhere near this door.
Yep, coming to you now. Where's the other door?
I'm gonna take the stairs.
There we go. Takes a little bit of getting used to for the navigation in isometric view, although you do also have a third-person view as well.
Yep.
Right.
There we go.
In isometric, you can use control to turn the camera.
Ah, yes, there's the rotation. Alright, bouncer blockade in place,
Sweet.
which is also covered in landmines, because hey, why not?
Exactly. Alrighty, let's all ping the crystal and start wave 3.
So how many levels are actually available in this game on launch?
So at launch, there are 13 campaign missions, 14 challenge missions, and then survival mode, pure strategy mode, and mixed mode.
Okay. Pure strategy mode, that sounds to me a little bit like you can only build defenses, not actually attack and hack and slash, is that correct?
And
Correct.
that's exactly what it is.
There you go.
Yeah.
And we have special loot and items you get for playing in all the modes. So we've really ingrained kind of the RPG elements of a hack and slash game with all of this tower defense.
Okay.
I'm gonna have to sell your bouncer because it's not letting him get out of the immunity circle.
It's alright, I forgive you for that. I need to heal myself more than anything. There we go.
I'm gonna repair this bouncer blockade over here. So
Yeah, I'm having some issues with that. Let's fix this one up. There we go. I managed to find all the ogres, it was wonderful. There we go. They're now in pieces.
I guess you could say that all these orcs must
Sweet.
die.
I was waiting for it. I was waiting for it.
It would come out eventually.
Yeah, it had to. It really did. And it's
Stomach.
amusing always to see gamers decide that there's some kind of rivalry there, some kind of aggressive, hostile rivalry, where no one has actually indicated that this is the case. They've just made it up because it's a similar game.
yeah, it's really amusing to us. We actually met them over at PAX and had a great time with them. So we're not quite sure why.
Yeah, I played it at both PAX and E3, and they were really nice guys, and
Yeah.
they
Well,
had
I
a great
mean-
time on their hands.
I've played both. They're blatantly not the same game, so
Exactly.
Yeah, it was a big misconception.
it should be mind-bogglingly obvious.
We'll build some. I think I have blockades now. You have some magic blockades, so I can blockade this part off. And
Yeah, they'll die.
There you go. I think this area's pretty damn well defended.
Yeah, I'm just gonna throw down Electric Aura just for fun.
Now, I noticed you had 4 heroes available, and there were another 2 that seemed to be lurking in the hero selection, but they were locked.
Yeah, we no comment.
Yeah, so we plan to add a lot of stuff into the game, including additional character classes and missions and stuff like that. So that's kind of like a sneak peek for PC players on what's coming.
Oh, very
Here's
nice.
actually a Squire weapon that may or may
Alright.
not be better than what you have. It's got some 9 poison damage
You
on
go,
it.
Mark.
I think it's almost certain it's better than what I've got. So
wow.
mine is not exactly effective. Game says it's better, so let's equip it. There we go.
Sweet.
Yeah,
Very
I
Really
nice.
extra good against non-poison immune enemies. So you may want to run poison immune enemies up to the defenses, so we'll take them out.
All right, are we ready to rock and roll? I think we are.
Yeah.
I picked up a nice little shotgun.
Sweet. How much damage does it deal?
Looks like it does like 20, but it goes through enemies.
Oh, awesome.
Ow, ow, ow.
Let's go poison some fools. There we go. This thing does tons more damage. Oh my, they're breaking all my stuff, including my bones.
Yeah, you'll quickly see that we get a lot of enemies on screen at once, about 100.
Yeah, you're not
and,
kidding.
It gets a little it gets a little out of hand.
Suddenly
rather
things are
quickly.
getting more hectic than we expected.
We make it real easy at first, but we make you work for everything in this game.
Players must die.
Yes.
So we should have called it.
Yeah, perhaps. Speaking of the death mechanic, how does that actually work?
So when you die, you'll lose all of mana that you're currently holding, and you'll be penalized time-wise. Like you'll have to wait to respawn, which in some cases is worse than losing your mana. You know,
Okay.
stuff's going down, and you need to get to it quickly. Oh no, Orc, get out! No.
It's alright, I'm still alive, just.
Oh.
You can actually heal if you press 1.
Yeah, I used that. It's now on cooldown. Now I'm still being shot to pieces. Oh god.
I'll save you. I'm coming.
Mark, if
I'm
you
gonna-
can actually move this slow up more over here, so it'd probably help.
I'm just gonna get rid of the slow.
Brave Sir Robin ran away. There we go. I'm just gonna sit behind the barricades where it's nice and safe. More levels up. So what's the level cap in this game?
70
70. There you go. Those who like numbers, this game has them.
Yes.
has a lot of them. You can level up your characters, you can level up your gear, you can level up your pets. You can name your gear, name your pets, trade them online. There's a ton of stuff for stats freaks. And if we take a look at the stats menu after this mission, you can see just how much there is.
I've gained a new ability, Circular Slice, or at least I will once I've got an ability point to spend.
Boots. Sweet.
It's amazing you can work on this game for so long and yet still be complete loot holes about everything.
That's the thing about loot, though.
No, that's mostly just me. Sorry.
Yeah, so I have 100 mana now. You get 20 mana added onto your mana pool for each level.
Right.
So I have 100 mana, and I'm gonna go ahead and upgrade a defense here. Boom. Add stats to it. Get a little marker on it.
Yeah, so it's kind of a trade-off. Each level has a certain amount of defense units. You see this level has 60, and we're
Yeah.
actually at 59, so we've almost been maxed it out. And once you spend all your money on building those defenses, you'll have to start putting your money into upgrading existing defenses.
Right. Alright.
And final wave. So it'll be interesting.
I'm gonna stick to the orcs on top.
Yeah, I'm taking the orcs on top on the left
I'll
side.
help you guys with those.
I should go and try and deal with the 50 ogres that are over here. It'll be great. Oh, no, actually I do have Circular Slice. There we go. Let's try it out. Okay,
Pretty
that's-
effective.
Yeah, it seems to be pretty awesome. Unfortunately, I think I've got bitten off a little more than I can chew. I upgraded my health. I don't think I upgraded it enough. Oh god. Oh god.
Where are you? If you press C to call out, we can come help.
I'm on top of the enemies. It's alright, I got away somehow. I'm entirely sure how, but
There,
it
got a
works.
box drop coming up.
Oh yeah, place it down. Alright, sweet. Now come walk on this proximity mine while I heal myself safely behind it.
There we go. I'll pick off the weaker ones.
Yeah, I'm just stealth preparing from behind here.
I'm aggroing this orc away from the crystal. Hopefully back onto this proximity mine.
You're saying this is the first level?
Yes.
So this,
All right,
the campaign levels in Dungeon Defenders are kind of the standard part of the game, and there's
Right.
anywhere from 1 to 4 crystals which you'll have to defend placed throughout the map. And then we also have challenge missions, which like mix up what people conceive tower defense as. And
Oh boy,
those-
we need help.
Wait, stop talking. Help. Yeah.
We're so fucked.
That's fucking. Guys, over here.
Horrible things are happening. I'm trying to get back up the stairs.
All right, I'm building. Just need somebody.
I got some traps coming.
I got you. Yeah, just lay some traps in the way.
Are they
I'm on
coming
my
over the
way.
other side? We're good.
No, we're good on the other side. We're almost done here.
Upgrading the magic missile tower. There we go.
Yeah, so some last-minute defense building in the combat phase saved us from utter annihilation.
Yeah, so the game will dynamically scale to how many people are playing though. So while the enemies won't get harder or easier based on how many players there are, the number of them will change.
Right.
Here, I'll let this prox trap take out the last two.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Now it's
very
time
nice.
to pick up all the loot.
Let's
If
see.
you notice, we'll automatically sell all of our towers and share the mana among all of us, so you don't have to run around and sell everything to just try to get back a little bit of mana.
I think I'm gonna take that crossbow.
Just upgrade my circular slice. I'm liking that ability.
Yeah.
So what do we have here? We've got a Mazamune. But I think my Viking blade is actually better. It seems to be.
Yeah, some swords in the game, including that one, will actually attack at a faster rate, so you have to take that into consideration once you've learned that.
Are there item colors in this game that indicate rarity and things like that?
There is on the yes. Weapons will generally start turning gold to have like a golden sheen when they're really good, and it's also indicated by the name of it. You'll see there are like stocky, powerful, amazing, godly,
Ah, I see.
all those
Okay.
things.
And everything we leave on the ground will just sell itself and distribute among players as well. So you don't have to pick up everything if you want to share the money with your friends. And if you don't, you can run around and pick up everything.
Fair enough. All right, well, that's that done. So there's a couple of general questions I want to ask, and the first one's going to be on the subject of modding. Now, I know you guys are going to be implementing mod support into the game. So, considering you guys started off on iPad and you're releasing on PS3 and 360 as well, it is curious that you'd be putting mod support up there as a primary feature. What kind of things do you envisage players coming up with, and how easy is it to mod this game?
Well, first misconception is that we actually started on console PC and then ported to mobile and then finished console PC. So it was always in our minds that we were going to allow the game to be fully, we would deliver the source and have people mod and do whatever they wanted in an open version of the game. I'm sorry, what was the second half of the question?
What do we think people will do? Which
Oh.
well, I'm hoping for a zombie
Yeah.
tower defense total conversion, personally. But,
Oh, yeah.
But players can do basically whatever they want. So they can do a total conversion from medieval fantasy with tykes to gritty, realistic zombie tower defense game, or they can simply make maps, and those maps will be transferable. So you can join a match online with a new map, and it will download automatically. They can create new weapons for themselves, new outfits for the heroes, and everything of the sort.
Yeah,
So-
the cool thing about Dungeon Defenders is that we use the Unreal tech, so there's already a huge community out there who knows the tech and who's gonna, they're gonna know what to do from the get-go.
That's fair enough. So, on the subject of something that I saw with the multiplayer, I saw there was a option to go with a ranked game and an open game. What's the difference between the two?
So in the open mode, which is what we're currently playing in, the save file is local, and in the ranked mode we have a cloud server where your save is transferred off, and that is simply so that people who are modding can play online games together in the open mode, or have transferred their saves from the mobile game to the PC, and the ranked mode is strictly starting fresh from whatever console you are, or from the PC, and just leveling up with the cloud save in a secure game.
Yeah, so some
yes,
people like
anti-cheating.
DRM, and the ranked modes for them, you'll have a secure, safe, hack-free game, and for everyone else who just wants to do whatever the hell they want, that's what Unranked's for. So
All right.
Oh, you're number 1 on the leaderboards, by the way.
Oh, sweet. Yep. First online PC game.
That's very nice.
Little billboard.
Yeah. Not too shabby. That'll last of all 5 seconds after this game comes out.
But everyone who plays this level for the first time will see your name there.
That's great advertising. I should have just renamed it as the name of my website. That would have been much better.
All right, we'll go on to the. Oh, well, let's actually take a look at the stat screen here. If you hit the crystal,
Yes.
you'll see a plethora of stats. All of the wave data, all the awards, or some of the awards at least that we were getting during the wave.
There are
are
graphs.
Kills.
I noticed.
Yeah, kills, tower kills, enemies spawn, enemies killed by each hero, enemies killed by towers, and all kinds of crazy stats, including the leaderboards, are here.
I've got to say I'm disappointed by the lack of pie charts.
Lack of pie charts, yes.
Maybe this could be modded in a future version.
Yeah.
Yes. We should change the enemy screen into a pie chart.
There you go. See? Yeah. Pie chart is fantastic for everything. There's no real doubt about that. But yes, those who want to analyze can actually get some good information out of this by the looks of it.
Yeah. So we'll go on and go to the next level here. So I've confirmed I'm ready to go to the next level.
Yep.
And everyone else has as well.
Yep.
Here we go.
That's Josh eating.
I was going to say that's extremely realistic game sound effects you've got there.
Yeah.
All right, sweet. Let's go divvy up these treasure chests and start building.
Yeah, so now in this map we have 3 spawn zones, I guess you could say, with 6 doors total. And depending on how we want to play this map, it looks like we could have either 4 choke points or 3 choke points that we're going to want to aim for. Now, players don't necessarily have to, do choke points. That's just sort of how we've always done it. But we've seen all kinds of crazy defenses that people have set up online. And that's one of the things that we're most excited to see as the game comes out, is just videos of people doing the most outrageous defenses.
Yeah, because there's always
And
people
winning.
that are going to pull off the thing that everyone says is impossible. I recall people saying, I think it was the NetherRealm guys, like, oh, no one's ever going to beat the challenge tower. And of course, then it ends up happening. Never ever underestimate the tenacity of people with a lot of time on their hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've put some stuff in here that we have bets how long it's gonna take people to beat. So I want to see.
I think our director, our lead developer guy, has like a $500 bounty out on something for someone to beat currently. So we'll see about that. We've definitely balanced this game in such a way that the end game and the higher difficulty really is really hard, and that's really just a challenge for everyone else to try and beat it.
Let's go a couple of
'Cause
barricades.
no one likes a pushover game.
No, of course not. Right. Okay, let's me out of mana.
I've already queued up.
I'm
Should we
ready
do
to
this
go.
now?
So let's see. Josh and I will take this side, and you guys take the other one.
Yeah, I guess we'll take this side.
All right. Okay, so we're not really at the level that we need to be in order to demonstrate this, but I suppose you could talk a little bit about the pet system. A lot of people have been talking about the pet system for obvious reasons. They saw that there were a number of pets available with the Steam purchase that ended up being characters from Team Fortress 2. So why don't you explain how pets actually work?
So, or do you want to?
No, good.
Alright, so pets kind of work like loot in the game. There are tons of pets. You can find them. You can get them by beating challenges, purchasing from them from the in-game shop with mana that you collect from killing enemies, etc. And these pets will be randomized. They'll be randomized in color and stats, and you can level them up and name them and trade them online. So that's kind of it in a nutshell. The pre-order pets are variations of the pets that you can find in the shop. So, you might be able to, get Archimedes, a falcon when you pre-order the game, but you can also purchase a griffin in the shop relatively soon once you start playing. So.
Yeah, so they
And of
basically
course-
have the same abilities, they're just different skins.
Yep, and And the abilities are also randomized on the pets, so it's not like you're just going to find pets that look different. You're going to find pets that can heal your towers. You're going to find pets that heal players, pets that heal you, pets that grant you extra mana. So we've kind of thrown a lot of depth into it, and it's going to be, way later in the game when you're going to be constantly changing pets based off of both how you want to play and what you need. So there are pets that, like, for example, increase the range of your defenses. So if you're playing a Monk and Huntress, you might want one of those pets. You stand near a prox mine and it gets twice as large. So
Question is, however, are there pets that fire additional pets?
no, that is a brilliant idea.
There you go. There's something for the modding scene, folks.
Yeah. That's, you know what? I don't know why we didn't do that.
I think we should. I think we can.
Noted.
I feel valuable to this cause.
No, it's brilliant.
Alright. Some blockades and such over here. Always feel a little bit useless as the Squire at low levels because my stuff doesn't really shoot or anything, it just gets in the way.
That bouncer blockade is pretty nifty though. It'll do us a lot of good, I promise.
Well,
Yeah, if you, I was gonna say that the next level has lava, so that bounce blockade is a ton of fun.
Alright.
We're gonna need
Defenses are
some
looking okay.
blockades in the back areas here.
Okay, let me see if I can navigate my way to you. Navigation's never been my strong point. There we go.
I'll put a prox trap there too.
There's a bunch of weapons lying down here. Well, they don't look all that good
Yeah.
though.
Call out.
On the mini map, when you have it open, you'll see that the weapons on the ground will show up as little dots, and
Ah.
it's sort of a quick reference. If you see a green dot on your mini map, you know that it's going to be green when you walk over to it. So
Let's get a blockade up here.
okay, well, move my stuff in front of your blockade.
We don't have space to put that here.
Yeah, I can't wiggle it in there.
I can put a bouncer right next to it, so surely that would bounce it into your trap.
Probably work actually.
Oh, well, we can find out. Alright. All sorted.
Here, I can put a blockade down over here.
I'm out of mana. Does anyone have any spare?
Yeah, we got
I
some.
have a little bit.
Okay. On my way.
Gifts.
He's stealing my loot.
You
Damn
didn't really
thieves.
capture that, did you? Okay.
Oh, I stole it all. That's
Yes.
great.
Damn ninjas.
I'll
Here we
step
go.
away.
Yeah, everyone else leave.
There we go. Alright. Blockades, blockades. Put them behind the box.
Yep. So we've got electricity, proximity mines, bouncer blockades, and squire blockades. This side
That might
pretty
work.
well. And
Alright. Let's rock and roll. I'm gonna go down to my other setup and see if this bouncer actually works the way I hoped it will. Yeah, mostly works the way I wanted it to. Oh yes. Carnage going down over here.
Oh, I see an upgrade for me over there. Unless you're gonna steal it, what do you got?
That's boots if you want them, I think.
Let's see what we got. Boots.
There we go, slaughter time.
some monk stuff over here.
Oh yeah, there's an upgrade over there. Oh yeah, that's good.
Yeah, I think we're sorted.
I conveniently am finding weapons that are matching my character color.
There's a bow over here of some sort. Cursed shield bow.
Ah, it's crap.
Can you call that out?
Ah, it's bad, it's bad. Crappy
There
crap.
you go. But apparently it is bad. This is, ooh, worn leather handguard.
Yeah, cursed will generally mean that there's a negative stat or it's crap.
But
Okay
see,
then.
negative stats can be turned positive when you level them up. So sometimes
Yeah.
you'll have a really good, really rare stat that's negative, and you'll be like, I'm gonna buy this and level it up till it's awesome.
How many slots do you have in your inventory for equipping items? Because I noticed at the start there's like, oh, it just appears to be one, but I've had
In the,
now 2 more appear.
Yeah, well, on your character, there's well, on the character there's 6 slots,
Okay.
5 equipment and 1 pet. But in the inventory there is 144, I believe.
Right.
So
10. I think is it more than 10 or is it still 10 pages?
10 pages of 4012, 6, 4012. I don't know. It's 144. I'm pretty sure. Plenty. Generally, one of the things we went against was an unlimited inventory simply because since the game is very loot centric, it'll sort of if you are the kind of person
Whoa.
Oop.
Connection lost. Oh, yeah.
Join
that
back
was weird.
in.
I lost my. Okay, that was weird.
You gonna host skin work?
Yeah.
Our internet connection sucks over here, so I blame us.
That's unfortunate.
Let me see what's going on here. It's very strange. Play online, open, start, quick match, host game.
I'll just chill out at the tavern.
Okay, you can join my game.
That's
very strange.
That will soon come to adorn your tavern walls. But most importantly of all, your tavern enables you.
The menu and get into that. Well, at least people get to see the menus.
Yeah, and we can probably get you a pet now, so.
We shall see. I don't have a lot of banked mana, unfortunately.
Oh well, mine are expensive.
See, I actually.
Alright, let's see what he's got.
Mine are.
Oh, there's a tiger that's 865.
Oh, well, I can drop you some mana, and I think we can all pitch in to buy that. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm gonna lock that to make sure that doesn't go anywhere.
Here's 444.
Yep, I've got the money for it. Ching,
Hear that,
ching.
everyone? It's pet time.
There we go. I have an illegal tiger.
Look, he's in the cage.
Well, that's not
Oh,
very
yeah,
nice.
before
What
you
are you
buy
gonna
it.
get? He's so cute. Look at him. He's flying.
Alright, yeah, so go ahead and buy them.
Yep, bought.
And now you can go to your item box, and he'll be there, and you can equip him.
Alright, item box is what button
You
again?
can access it from this guy here.
Ah, okay. Ah, I see it. There we go. Alright, let's see. Yes, equip the tiger. Not something that I usually say on a day-to-day basis. Unlock item. Alright. How?
Here.
Give to hero. Ah, okay. Right, I see how it works. There we go.
We all see your nice red and
Oh,
black
yeah. There's a
tiger, not a dragon. Right? I know my animals.
There we
My
go.
misfires.
Fantastic. I feel much more useful now that I have a tiger.
Yeah, there are over. I'm pretty sure there are around 30-ish different types of animals, or not necessarily animals, but pets that you'll find throughout the game. Some are really, really rare. Some are also very difficult to obtain through certain challenges. So
The trading system is just based purely within Dungeon Defenders. It's not actually in the Steam trading system in any way, is it?
Nope, it's purely in Dungeon Defenders.
There we go.
Sweet,
Oh,
I
it's
get to
spinning
equip
around
my
the place.
awesome staff I found. Electric damage for the win. Alright, let's go back to level 2.
My tiger seems restless.